So for the very first time, we are going to be revealing what the Enlightened Rats artwork looks like. This is the first reveal of Enlightened Rats. Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of the Debrief podcast, the podcast about all things cryptocurrencies. So today we'll be talking about something quite specific to Debrief, and specifically it is Debrief Genesis NFT collection called Enlightened Rats. So many of you who watched the live stream would have already known about the lore, but I'm going to be sharing about it because, for the benefit of those who didn't watch the live stream, and also we'll be doing something that we haven't done yet, which is that we're going to be revealing the artwork for the very first time at the end of this podcast. Don't simply skip because there'll be information about whitelist and all that. Like, we're going to scatter it throughout the podcast, and so do stay tuned. So for many of you who don't know about our NFT collection, basically it's all about this, right? A lot of us weren't early enough into crypto to be crypto millionaires or billionaires. We're not apes. We can't just simply spend $200,000 on an NFT. Many of us can't even afford one full Bitcoin, but we are very aware. We are believers that cryptocurrencies are the future. And so when we took a look at like all the NFTs that are available out there, right, there wasn't really an NFT that represented these people, the in-betweeners, the non-crypto millionaires, but we're also not like non-believers of cryptocurrencies. And so how do we represent people who are still grinding, who are still stuck in the rat race, but are believers in cryptocurrencies? And so we are creating an NFT called the Enlightened Rats. And that's essentially the story.
Such a great name.
I love it. So obviously it's a team effort. We didn't come out with it and then we're just self-praising ourselves. It was a team effort with the Debrief team. Something that we really believed in, and we're really excited to show more and to explain more. So to get the ball rolling, right, Jacky, what are some utilities, or like maybe if you want to share a little bit more about why are we doing this NFT collection in the first place? I should also mention that we're also going to do something today that we didn't do in the live stream, which is that we're going to be answering some questions that a lot of you had regarding the NFT. So one of it also was why 555 art pieces, essentially.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about why it's a small collection first, right? So, we are quite aware again.
Yeah,
so we're quite aware that there's a lot of projects out there. They started already, and then after that, halfway through, right, after the mint already, right, they just stop all the development already.
Yeah.
They sell out the project, and then after that, they probably make a decent amount of money, and then they moved on.
Rug pull
could be one, and then they just stop updating and building for the community. And a lot of the stuff that all these projects out there, right, they are jumping on the NFT
bandwagon.
Correct. So when we think about NFT, right, we really thought about our NFT strategy is more of a long-term plan, and we wanted to start small first because we want to focus a lot on creating and deriving value, accruing value for our NFT holders.
Yeah.
Which is why, when people ask us, when we review it, why only 555, right? But we wanted to ensure and tell everyone that we're here to stay.
Yeah.
Right? We are not here to jump on the hype.
This is not a cash grab for us.
Actually, with the design, the trick that we have done, right, you can know that actually you can have so many combinations, and it's very easy for us to do 10,000, but we chose to do only 555.
Yeah.
I think that's the message that I hope that our followers who have been with us since the start, our community members, can trust that we are here to stay, we are here to build. And the way we think about the utilities, right, is that how do we deliver value and create value to our NFT holders. And we wanted to just focus on making it right first. Right, so which is why we started with a small collection. So some of the utilities that we have, right, that I shared in the live stream about 2 days ago, right. One of it is our Genesis collection. This Genesis means there's only one of it lah. The first one, right. What it means is that if you are this NFT holder, right, you get access to all the other NFTs that we may be doing next time. Whether is it through Debrief or partnering with other brands or platforms, right? Our NFT holders, our Genesis NFT holders, right, will have access to it.
Yeah.
That's one. Second is that, we are building a lot of products on Debrief. So some of the products that we built, one is an analytical dashboard. Another one is a learn and earn module. So for all the products that we build in the future, right, our NFT holder will get access to it. It's complementary to our NFT holders. That's the second thing. For live lah.
Yeah.
And obviously we're going to charge for it lah.
Yeah.
And the third thing is that when we do all the events that we're doing, next time, if for example we do conferences lah, or events or meetups, right, our NFT holders get access to it as well.
Yeah.
You know, utility, this thing, right, also quite exciting, and the possibility of it is actually very, very endless. So like, we think of our NFT collection as a membership or like exclusive pass to all the stuff that we're gonna play or do lah. You know. So I think that's quite fun. So like, for example, right, imagine if next time if you do grow bigger, hopefully, you know, we grow to like a lot of community members, a lot of reach, right? If we do partner with, let's say, other protocols, so when other protocols of financial or crypto blockchains, when they launch, right, if they have IDO, for example, if they have a launch pad, for example, and they will have allocation to certain community members, for example, if we do manage to partner with all these, get allocations, some private allocation, for example, and if we do have extra one, right, our NFT holders will get it, because this is our Genesis holders, ma. So I think this is just that, right? And another thing that you know, we shared in the live stream is that you know, we can partner with other brands, Ledger, for example. You know, a lot of our community members has been asking, can we get a group discount or not? We can, and if we do have all this kind of discount, right, our NFT holders will get it first. If we do have limited quantity, right? So the way we look at our Genesis holder, right, our collection, right, is that how do we create more value and utility and make sure we get it right for this 500 people first, before we think about, you know, 10,000 or whatever lah. So that's a bit about the utility. That's a little bit about our thinking behind why is it a small collection. And we also, I think more importantly, right, I wanted to reassure everyone that, you know, we are dogs already. Everyone knows us. And we are here to stay for the next 2 to 5 years.
We reveal all our faces, you know. We're not going to run away.
Correct. We're not going to run away with the money. And it's not a lot of money. You can actually count how much we're going to make. It's not a lot, right? The money, actually, you can count already. You times, you know, how many events we're going to do and like all those stuff, right? Actually, no. So the way we look at it is community, membership, and access.
Exactly that. So I think to me, what was very interesting also is that we look at a lot of NFT projects today, and nothing wrong with it, but a lot of the utility are still, you know, you don't know whether it's going to happen or not, because it's like your character will be in the metaverse, and while we all believe that the metaverse will play a huge part in the future, we don't know what that looks like yet.
Correct.
So it's very hard to imagine. It's very easy for the project to suddenly just disappear. And so to me, it's very important that the utility and the value that we're driving, right, doesn't only exist in the crypto world, but also exists in the real world. And it's something that you can benefit like almost like very quickly within this year. It's things that you can already benefit from. And I think the other thing also is that, like you mentioned, when we have access to certain things, it's going to be a limited number. So if we allocate 10,000, right, it's going to be very difficult for us to allocate access to all these different like IDOs and events that are not by us to 10,000 people. And so it was really about making sure that these 555 holders have meaningful value that go just beyond the promises that you normally see from other NFT projects.
And we want to get it right lah. I think that's that lah. So I think that's quite an important message that I hope our community members understand and why we do this lah. And obviously, you know, we talk about when we sit down and design the whole idea of the Enlightened Rat, right, and the whole concept of like being hyper aware. You know, we wanted you know, our community members who have not owned an NFT to have a meaningful first NFT as well. So you know, we spend a lot of time thinking about it also, and I hope that, you know, our community members can support us also lah.
So I think what was very interesting was that right after the reveal, you and John were the ones that revealed it during the live stream, right? I think you both mentioned that you both received DMs from people saying, oh my goodness, this is going to be my first NFT mint. It was so heartwarming because they were actually asking, how do I do it? Because they've never done it before. Yes. And it's so great lah that hopefully if they can get whitelist, or if you know there's still allocations during the public sale, that they are able to mint, this is their entrance into the NFT space, which we know, or like we are certain that it's going to be a technology that's going to be around for a while.
And the first mint for them, we will make sure that it will not go to zero lah. Because my first NFT went to like all zeros, right? So I mean, back to that one, right? This is quite heartwarming also. So to answer the question, it's because some people DM me and say like, hey, will you all teach us how to mint NFT? So to answer the question, yes. So on the website which we're working on right now, other than the FAQs, right, you'll know step by step how to mint it, how to get your first Ethereum, for example, and then to transfer to your MetaMask wallet, and then to mint it. So all of this, we will put it on the website prior to the mint date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing that we're also doing is that if you guys don't know, Johnathan Chua, who's also the co-founder of Chain Debrief, has started his own channel within the Chain Debrief family to basically help beginners to really start their journey in cryptocurrencies. And so by popular demand, because people were asking for it, is that he'll be doing an episode on like how to mint an NFT to help prepare everyone to be ready for like mint day, which we expect to be quite a big day.
Yes.
For many people.
Yes.
So going back to like questions that people had right during the live stream, how and where can people get whitelist allocations?
Yeah, so for whitelist, the way we look at whitelist also, right? If you look at other projects, what they've done is that the common way is basically Discord, and then most of the allocation are basically on Discord. For us, we are taking a multi-platform approach. So if you are part of our community, right, you will know that most of our community members are actually on our Telegram.
Yeah.
So we are allocating majority of our whitelist slots to our Telegram. That's one. The second one is that there's an ongoing grind on our Discord channel also. So there are slots for our Discord members also. There are some of our community members who are just on our Discord only. They're not on our Telegram. So we need to also allocate some to them lah.
Yeah.
And obviously on our Instagram and our Twitter as well, there will be opportunities for whitelist entries as well lah. So all of this we will announce it over the next this week and next week lah. Yeah.
And I think the most important thing also is that, we talk about grinding, right? And I think a lot of the other NFT projects, it's really like you can just say whatever you want and then they will just basically take like the most interactions. And I think for us, what we really want to make sure is that people are having meaningful conversations.
Yeah.
And so that's also a metric that we'll be looking at when we like allocate the whitelist.
Yeah. So actually this is a very big review. So in terms of Telegram, right, the number of messages is less prioritized as opposed to the length of the messages that you send.
But don't just simply put LFG. Now you know them how we're looking at it.
So we prioritize more of those. We are actively taking snapshots also, because we announced the NFT about, I think last Friday. So it doesn't mean that the grind only start on Friday.
Correct.
We have the snapshot across last few months already. So for active community members who want to mint, we will try our best to make sure that you are whitelisted. And if you are whitelisted, we hope that you mint lah. Yeah. Because whitelist slot is actually quite limited. I think that's something that I wanted to share lah.
Great. So I think, it's the moment where like a lot of people have been waiting for lah. A lot of you have been asking when reveal. So for the very first time, we are going to be revealing what the Enlightened Rats artwork looks like. So it's going to have a lot of different variations. Don't just judge all the artwork is going to be based on this. It's not the most rare, but also not the most common. I've said too much. Let's just show the artwork. This is the first reveal of Enlightened Rats.
Hey!
Oh! Let's go! So as you can see, going back to the story, right, going back to the lore, right, it is not a rat. It's not a cartoon rat. And I think we're very conscious about that because we are all not animals, right? We're still humans, but we are in the rat race. And so the idea here is that every day when we walk off the house, right, yes, we are putting like COVID masks, but every day we are putting on a rat mask because we are aware that we're still stuck in this rat race. And the goal, the dream is to be able to eventually one day, right,
be enlightened
and to take off the mask because we are out of the rat race. And so this is the Enlightened Rats NFT.
Yay!
You guys are the first people to watch it. Depending when you watch this video, if you watch it 1 week from now, then you're not the first. So sorry. Yeah. But yeah, we're really proud. We're really excited. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be like teasing a few more. Maybe one super rare one that you guys can see is closer to the mint date. And you guys get to like see the different variations. So there's going to be different hairstyles, going to be different masks, there's going to be different clothes, different backgrounds. But also very importantly, as much as we really wanted to make sure that the art is great, right? And we really love the art. Again, it was really about the meaning behind it, and the story and the mission that we have here at Chain Debrief, which is about educating and about helping everyone navigate this very complicated space that is cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
And so we hope that you believe in it as much as we do, and that you get to support us with it also.
Yes, and we are just getting started.
We really
with
are.
Our first NFT.
Yeah.
And this will be on the ETH blockchain. This will be minted on Ethereum. I mean, it might be expensive in terms of gas wall, so depending on what time we release it. But we will try to release it during a low gas period, so that we minimize the fees. Anyway, that's on ETH blockchain, right? So once you mint it already, you'll be able to see it on OpenSea. Yeah, so and then you can use it for your profile pic for whatever purposes lah. Yeah.
Exactly that. Exactly that. And speaking about just getting started, so beyond the NFTs, so we recently raised a round, about $900,000, about 1.2 million Sing dollars. And so it's going to enable us to create more resources for all of you. It's really about us ensuring that we're giving back and we're educating and helping to share the knowledge. What are other stuff that we are going to be doing in the meantime?
So if for our community members who were with us since last year, right? There's a period of time where we were doing a lot of events,
like workshop
events,
crash courses,
called the Whack Me series. The first one we did, it was back in November, and then December we did 2. About 100 to 200 people came for each of it lah.
Yeah, the live stream.
And all of it is free. It's on Zoom. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to bring back Whack Me series.
Great.
Yes.
Let's go.
So the first Whack Me series on Zoom will happen this Friday. This coming Friday, we'll post the link to sign up on the description below. The topic will be on FTM, which is what we spoke about.
Phantom,
yes. So during the Whack Me series, right, we're going to introduce, what Phantom is. How do you get started on it? What are the various protocols that are on Phantom, and why you should look at Phantom. And a lot of other companies or like courses online, they're charging a ridiculous amount of money for this kind of sessions, but it's free for you guys. We might be starting to charge soon because we have costs, right? But for now, we still intend to keep it free so that for new people who just join us, the Chain Debrief community, right? You can get a sense of like how we do education and how we we're on a mission to help people understand and onboard to the crypto world.
Yeah.
So as much as possible, we'll try to keep it affordable or free lah, as long as we can lah.
Yeah. So if you guys also haven't watched the previous Whack Me series, it's also on our YouTube channel. Just look out for like Crypto Crash Course. I think that's what we called it.
Yes, that's what.
we have to work the SEO lah. The algorithms.
Yeah.
Because no one's gonna like search for Whack Me series. But basically on those 3 episodes, we talked about the DeFi space and how you can get started on the different blockchains.
Yeah.
So I think that would be very interesting, especially for those who are just buying and holding. Check out DeFi lah. Okay.
Yeah.
If not, you're just wasting your time value of money.
Yes.
Is what it is.
Yes.
And so I think that wraps up our episode for this week. A short one, but also because it was quite self-serving, we didn't want it to be like too long also. If you enjoy what you watch, remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, join our communities on Telegram and Discord, get involved with our NFT whitelist grind lah, for the lack of a better word, but it's really so much more than that. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye bye.